welcome back to my channel. Look, I have some coffee this morning. This is going to be a vlog on my main channel. Hi, wake up with coffee. We've got coffee, we've got Comblers. Look, and I'm sitting. So, let me take a quick sip. If you guys watch the vlog channel, you know. Today's pumpkin spice and everything nice. Thank you, Poppy. Guess what? So if you only follow me on the main channel, I just wanted to give you an update. I can now sit. Now, don't want to offend anybody. This is my commode. It has a cover on it. I am fully dressed. What I realized yesterday, let me start just filling as I go. And my hands are clean. I washed my hands already because I don't know always, it's not guaranteed how long I'm gonna be able to sit here. So what I found out yesterday, I woke up in the morning, and I'm sorry if you follow me on the vlog channel, you know this already, so please forgive me for repeating myself. What I realized yesterday is I sat here and I tried to like wake up a little bit, and I realized I was here with like very little pain. I was in very little pain. The angle and the height of this particular commode is like kind of perfect. I know it's got adjustable height, but the height it's at right now is kind of perfect. I don't own a chair in this house that is this particular height. So I don't really have an alternative, but I also don't have room in this area for a chair. So I said, you know what? It's here. I don't have to walk far. I'm not supposed to be putting any extra pressure on my leg right now until I get a biopsy and figure out what's going on. We think that's the next step. So that's where we're all with that right now. So yesterday I ended up sitting here for over an hour, which I thought was pretty awesome. For me anyway. This is the first time I shouldn't say that. This is not the first time I've tried to do the Comblers by myself since my injury. This is the first time that I'm going to successfully complete the Comblers because I'm determined. I took my morning meds, which obviously you have to take your morning meds before you can fill your Comblers for next week. So I did that, and I am a little bit more uncomfortable than I was yesterday, but nothing that I can't bear right now. So that is a beautiful thing that I'm extremely happy about. If you're interested, if you're going through the same thing, or if you know somebody who's going through the same thing and they have a decent cover for their commode, try it, because if their commode's at a comfortable height, they can't find a chair that's at that same comfortable height. I'm telling you, it's totally a game changer. I don't feel comfortable eating on the commode just yet. But you can see my little rolling table that I used to have on the side of my bed fits very perfectly right here. So I'm excited about that. Okay, let's get night meds going. Okay, so if you're interested in medication, you know, this is what I'm doing. But what we have here is just like Jimmy and I take a variety of medications and supplements, some prescribed, some, you know, homeopathic type stuff that we like, that we find really works for us. My dad was a big proponent of vitamins and supplements, and he lived doctor-free for 68 years, despite a bad back. I mean, not despite a bad back, excluding the bad back. Now, the man was 6'3" and what would be considered morbidly obese his whole life, but he really was with muscle. Like, he just was a monster, my dad. He was a sweetheart. I don't mean like he was a horrible person. He was just like a beast of a man, you know? So that being said, allergy meds. He was sort of an amazing guy, and the first time he actually had to see a doctor for like illness or injury, He had kidney stones when he was younger, but we found that that's more like a genetic thing. You know, he had them a few times, and then he ended up succumbing to kidney issues. Like basically, oh, look at that perfect pour. I love a perfect pour. If you don't know what that means, that's when you actually get the right amount in one thing. But melatonin. Anyway, so the first time he went to the doctor for any like illness was when he was 68. So, or right before he turned 68, I should say. So I don't mind taking supplements. And if you don't, you know, if you don't believe in them, that's fine. You don't have to. It's, oh, how is that? 2 perfect pours in a row. I'm going to go into the Hall of Fame. Next thing we both take at night is stool softener that we take together. Anyway, so I do all of these things because they work for my body. And that's really what it's about. If they don't work for your body, try something else, you know. I've been watching a lot of people talk about new things, you know. Turmeric is a great one, but they do tell you that turmeric can affect with the combination. Okay, let's put it this way. Ah, almost a perfect pour. It's one shy of a perfect pour. It's almost 3 perfect pours in a row. The metformin and turmeric are not good. So it doesn't just, all right, so like if turmeric lowers your blood sugar 20 points, metformin lowers your blood sugar 20 points. You think if you took them together, it would lower your blood sugar 40 points, but what it actually does is lower your blood sugar like 80 points. So because it's not as consistent as the metformin, it's one of those things that, like, you know, if your blood sugar is not that high, it's a good thing. Like if you're pre-diabetic, maybe try turmeric. But they say you shouldn't take it with diabetes medicines because it can affect their efficacy, really. So we take St. John's wort as a mood support. I have to tell you, I found it to be very effective in my youth. I still find it effective, but it was really super effective in my youth. When I first met Jim, of course, I'm not gonna, you know, I got on birth control pills before I met, well, I met him, but before he moved in with me. And then it really made my menstrual cycle, it made my menstrual cycle regular for the first time, but it also made me have like symptoms. Like I didn't have like your standard PMS symptoms. That was not something that happened, that occurred in my life. Okay, let me just give me a second because I just have to pick out the rest of the nighttime thingies. Okie dokie. This is nighttime. It's just easier for me to do it this way. Then, okay. Let's see, we both get this, we both get that. I get this, both get this, both get that. Okay. There's Jim's, there's mine. Actually, I'm just going to take out the things that we both get. Mine will be here and his will be there. Okay, this is Jim's PM. Well, I'll do that now. My PM, Jim's PM. By the way, I only recognize that it's Jim's PM by looking at the pills. I couldn't read it, but yes, it's Jim's PM. This is my 2 times a day, yeah. And this is Jim's AM. This is Jim's AM. Okay. This is my AM. This is my PM. And this is my AM. Okay, so I have 3 AMs that left to go, 4 AMs left to go. And he has 5 AMs left to go. And together we have some PMs. So these are his, these are mine. Okay, let's do his first. Anyway, I'm just going to put mine in there for a second because we'll do his first. Okay. 1. Oh, I said we'll do his first, but my Combler is in front. So that was dumb. Actually, I was going to do his first because I thought his Combler was in front. Ta-da! Good job, Jer. Okay, sorry. So definitely talk to your pharmacist. It's important that you let your pharmacist and your doctor, of course. I have all of my supplements on my medical list, on my medication list for my doctor. I have all of them. It's definitely important to let your doctor know what you're taking, but also your pharmacist, because I love doctors. I'm not saying doctors aren't great in their field, but to be honest with you, they turn to pharmacists for that type of stuff, because doctors have to remember all the latest and greatest treatments and diseases and stuff, care of patients. But pharmacists just have to keep abreast of all of the medications and their interactions. So it's their specialty. So it's kind of like, this is what you do. You turn to the specialist for, you turn to the specialist when you need it. You know, you don't call a handyman when you need to replumb your house. You call a plumber. You know, you need to change a light fixture, you can call a handyman. You need to rewire your house, you call an electrician. I guess that's really what I'm saying. So I take this diabetes medicine at night. This diabetes medicine, and doctors will tell you, you know, a lot of times doctors will tell you, you should take this during the day because it keeps you up. You should take this at night because it's the most effective. But some of them, they tell you, like, you know, like depression medication. You know, if it helps, if, you know, if it keeps you up, then take it at night. If you take it in the morning, if it makes you sleepy, take it at night. But that medication is Jeri-Ann, and Jeri-Ann is prescribed to me during the AM, but it says right on it, may cause dizziness and drowsiness. So I'm like, why do they tell you to take it during the AM? Now, not so much now, but when I was driving more, I was like, definitely not going to take this and then potentially drive, you know. So I just take it at night. It's not, you know, once a day is once a day. So, okay. There's my metformin. I take Jeri-Ann and metformin. I also take cinnamon, which is missing. Hey, babe. I don't have the cinnamon. Let's do the things we take to get. Oh, my Meprazole. Remember I put it there, guys? Oh, boy. That would have been very uncomfortable. So I started taking a Meprazole because I take Aleve, and Aleve can sometimes cause upset stomachs. And it did cause an upset stomach for me. However, I still much prefer to take one Aleve twice a day than to take all of the whatchamacallits I was taking, all the ibuprofen I was taking. You know, I take 400 milligrams of Aleve a day, and I was taking, gosh,
yeah,
I don't have the cinnamon, the Sinsulin. I think is it on your nightstand?
No, it's Crown. Oh, what is this? No, it's Crown Max.
Okay, I don't have the Sinsulin for some reason. Thank you. Did it fall off the basket?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to bother you.
No, that's right.
I was just talking about the things I take for my diabetes, and I was like, hey, wait, I don't have the cinnamon. Thank you, love.
Yep.
Okay. Now, Jim got diagnosed with pre-diabetes a while back. So he's been trying to, like, work on his blood sugar. That's why he cut out the soda so much. That, and it had some really negative, like emotional issues. Mental issues. I don't know how to say that. But it did. He was having, like, addictive withdrawals when he wasn't getting it. Which I know it's not just addiction qualities, it's also the not having the sugar and caffeine that makes you, like, lethargic, and then it makes you cranky because you're lethargic and you feel like you're tired all the time. But, you know, it's like, what, you got to draw a line somewhere, I guess, right? That's the way he felt anyway. So, okay. So the reason I mentioned the Sinsulin is because that Sinsulin, again, a gift from my beautiful friend, that one has vitamin D in it. So Jimmy was recommended to take 2 of these vitamin Ds a day. But since there is the equivalent of 1 of these in there, he now only just takes 1 a day. So that's something that has changed. He was taking regular cinnamon and the D3. But now he, almost perfect pour. I got 1 too many. But now he just takes 1 D3 and the Sinsulin. Okay. I'm probably gonna need this because it's, oh no, they're little. That's right. Okay. So we're doing good. I'm doing good. So if you watched the live stream, then you have an update on what happened at the MRI. If you didn't watch the live stream because it's super long, I wanted to just jump on here and tell you what is going on. I successfully completed my MRI on Friday. I got results back. Well, basically, I got the report back right away. The report did confirm that there was a fracture and confirmed that there was a lesion. The lesion is causing the fracture, which I thought was kind of ironic. And the reason I said that is because I actually said to he takes that thing out, it makes me nuts. I said to my sister, I was like, oh, you know, you spend your whole life being obese and being overweight, and then you get an injury that's anybody could have gotten. Like anybody could have gotten a growth on their knee, on their femur that caused the fracture. So it's just funny, kind of ironic that way. But obviously I do know that carrying the weight on a wound is where the danger lies. So I do get that. So I don't want to have to make anybody think that I'm just being blasé about it. But I just thought it was kind of funny, you know. Oh, perfect. I'll have to just leave the bottle out. So what I do, if you have not been watching me do Comblers before, and I call them Comblers because I watch Mary Fry in the Fry Life, and that's what she calls them, and now it's stuck. So I fill my Comblers, and when I have a bottle that needs to be refilled, I throw it on his side because that's where all the extra medicine is. And so Jim takes niacin, echinacea, cinnamon, St. John's wort, fish oil. He takes his prescriptions. He takes his multivitamins. We both take B12. We both take vitamin E. Let's see. Let's get these 2 out. So he has his cholesterol medicine because he's got genetically high cholesterol. And I say genetically because not only does his whole family have it, but it's not something he can just control with diet. Okay, there's only 6 of these. So these are nighttime, so I start with Sunday. I have to check the CVS app and see if this needs to be refilled. Okay. I throw it over there to remind me. Thank you. Okay, Jim is all done. I'm going to do my day medicines. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What? It's like I counted them when they went in. I count that as a perfect pour, but there is no more left, so it has to get refilled. That's like cheating if I count that as a perfect pour. So I take biotin. Biotin is for hair and nail growth. I think it also says metabolism. Hair, nail, skin, health. No, just hair, nail, and skin. But I find it to be, if it's not helping me grow hair, it's definitely preventing me from losing it as much, I think. That's probably right. I don't have all these, so I'll do Monday morning, starting Monday morning, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Oh, and Saturday. That is my blood pressure medicine. Often they prescribe you blood pressure medicine when you take metformin to protect your kidneys. And this is my antidepressant. This is like the greatest gift that was ever given me. It's not only an antidepressant, it also works on the neuropathy or fibromyalgia. It's Cymbalta. If you guys have not ever had that or taken it, you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm sorry. Just kidding. You know what? I need to see something. Did I put... I feel like I put a bunch of day stuff in his night meds. Nope. Nope. Okay. Just checking. I know I was feeling kind of like questioning myself. My Saturday night doesn't want to stay closed. Okay. So, we take all kinds of meds. That's what this was all about. We take all kinds of things to help us stay healthy and protect us and protect our bodies and to care for our bodies. And all this stuff is important. We got vaccinated because we care about the people around us, not just ourselves. So a study did prove that, oh, because I have that over there. A study did prove that not only does the vaccine keep you alive, basically keep you from getting as sick as, and it's just a study, okay? And to keep you from getting as sick as you would have without the vaccine, that could have possibly lead to like death. You're less likely to transmit it to other people. So that's really a good thing. I gotta put these two here, but I still have some pills to put back in here when I get all of them empty. So let's do that. So I did Comblers. I don't know how long it was been, but I am in a little bit more discomfort than I was sitting here all day yesterday. So I'm going to, of course, because I got a regular cup today. I said, Jim, give me a regular cup because I'm going to sit and I'm going to talk to the people while I do my meds. But perhaps I can finish it. Perhaps I can sit for a minute longer. I wish you guys were closer at this point, but I can zoom in. I want to thank everybody on this channel for your patience and understanding and for caring. If you don't know, today is Sunday the 12th. Yesterday was the 20th anniversary of 9/11 and the first anniversary of my little brother passing away. And it was a up and down day. Like at first I was thinking, the night before I said to Jim, tomorrow's going to be a hard day. And he said, only if you let it. And I was like, you know what, you're right. My family has always celebrated the person's death, the person's life on their death date. We never like mourn that day. I mean, we get sad and stuff. You can get sad, but mostly it's about celebrating the person's life. I might just have to save that for breakfast. I can lay down for a little bit now, and then I will sit back up again on the edge of the bed with the table, possibly, or not. Sometimes I just eat. Depends on what Jimmy makes me. If I need a table and I need to cut, that's different. Otherwise, I just hold the bowl or plate on my hand. So I'm going to just do that. I'm going to check the time. Actually, I'm going to say goodbye. Because I don't want to make this an hour-long vlog for you guys. But I just wanted to come on here again and say thank you to everybody for all of your love, well wishes, support. Patience with me is, you know, I do have people tell me that I don't owe my subscribers anything. And that is in itself true. However, I do, as the person who has educated you in the past on certain things, feel like I can't just drop the ball at this point. People still have a lot of things that they want to learn and things that they have questions about. And I am so grateful to have you all come along on this journey with us. And I feel like I'm slouching. And if I sit up taller, I would look thinner. However, it hurts to sit up tall right now because, you know. But anyway, I want to just, again, thank you for your patience and waiting for me to get better so that I can come and teach you some stuff. I actually asked Jim, I was like, can I please get some stuff to organize, at least for the room? Please. I got my new cabinet back in July, beginning of August, when Lisa was here. Was it July? It was July. I got my new IKEA cabinet back in July with all of the storage cubies, and it's still waiting to get put up, but at least I can fill the storage cubies and just organize the stuff. Because part of the purge is organizing your stuff, seeing what you'll use, what you won't use, giving away what you won't use, giving away what you might have like accidentally gotten 3 of that you don't need 3 of or whatever, that kind of thing. So, you know, I wanted to do that already. I can do that from here. I can do that laying on my stomach across the bed. I can lean onto the floor and do that. Laying on my stomach is a very comfortable position for me. That's how I sleep at night. It's how I've been sleeping my whole life, but that's how I sleep with this leg injury. It actually works really well. The only difference is when I didn't have the leg injury, I would switch back and forth between which leg would be bent up. You know, like if you're a stomach sleeper, you know, like you bend one leg this way and then you switch the sides and you bend the other leg like that. I can't do that, but I can lay on my stomach all day. This coffee is just getting better and better. But listen, I am so grateful, like I said, to have you all with me. I'm grateful to be able to come into your house. Oh, coffee mustache. I'm grateful to be able to come into your homes every day and join you and participate into whatever we're doing. Even if it's just chatting on a Sunday. I know it's Sunday for me and it's probably Monday for you, but even just chatting on a Sunday, to me, that's just, it just makes me feel like we are a family and we're part of the same community and we're together. One nation under God. Or not. But you know what I'm saying. So I'm going to go now. I really do appreciate everything. I'm curious to see exactly how long I've been sitting here. So I'll look at the clock. And though I had set up time too, but I'll be able to tell from the clock. But listen, don't forget, you are special, you are loved, and you are a beautiful soul. Okay? All right. And as always, you guys take care. God bless. We'll see you next time. Bye. Bye. Bye.